Hey guys, welcome to Spotlight episode 45. This week we're talking about the Grammys, Kanye West being a total dick and Sam Smith being a thief, and a complete Oscar preview with my thoughts on all the awards. If you want to follow along on the fun, we're going to be live tweeting from @OTheAnthem on Oscar night. So my opinions, Rob's opinions, people at the party's opinions, people you know. It's going to be a lot of fun, so follow the Anthem for that, and in the meantime, enjoy the Spotlight.
I'll have you know that during my vacation, I almost read an entire book. This is Corey, and this is the Anthem podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob. Happy to hear that you're reading. That's good.
Yeah.
So, what adventure did George go on this time?
Who?
Curious George, the book that you were reading on vacation?
Oh, no, it wasn't that one.
That's my only assumption. If you almost read a whole book, I imagine it had like one of those golden, the golden spines on it.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, oh, you've been reading my book.
Oh, yeah, no, I already know that's not true.
I'll get to it eventually.
I'm sure that you will.
In Jackson Hole, though, I finally had a hotel room with a TV.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, okay.
I had a telephone in my room, too.
Yeah.
If I needed it.
That's nice.
And I got there just in time for the Grammys.
Right.
Which happened.
So you actually had the TV in your room for the Grammys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, I watched The Walking Dead and Better Call Saul and then the Grammys. Right.
Probably.
But I was getting like Yahoo News updates on like who won.
Better use of the time, I think, was with the Walking Dead premiere.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the biggest network TV premiere ever.
Really?
It was getting Super Bowl numbers. Better Call Saul. What'd you think?
I felt the first episode was a little hard to like follow.
Well, we dropped into a new universe.
Yeah.
So, and you kind of dropped in.
And also because I didn't like. I felt like I hadn't had the entire Breaking Bad like series like instant recall.
It would have been better if this followed directly on the heels of Breaking Bad.
Right. Yeah. Like, if it was immediately, like, if they started it right after the last episode of Breaking Bad, I might have been, like, more in, like, oh, yeah, I remember that happened.
But you recognize Tuco, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I recognized Tuco, but I didn't recognize him as Tuco.
Right.
I was like, oh, I've seen that guy before. Who is that?
Ah, that's right, Tuco.
And then I had, like, that, like, who is that? And then it was, like, Tuco. And I was like, oh, shit.
Now, see, and here's the thing. I think they spent too much time calling back to Breaking Bad. But we know. Yeah. We know this is the prequel to Breaking Bad. And
not only that, but, like, so my dad wanted to watch it.
Right.
I told him how great Breaking Bad was. And he's just like, well, maybe I'll watch this Better Call Saul.
Because it's a lawyer. It's Breaking Bad, but a lawyer.
And I was like, okay, well, he missed the first, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He's just like, what happened? I'm like, all right, well, this is Saul Goodman, but we know him as Jimmy.
Well, this is Jimmy. We know him as Saul.
Yeah.
Right.
But, like, he's just like, oh, so what's his name? I'm just like,
they're going to call him Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be great. Just that first episode was, like, a little rough for me to, like...
You haven't watched 2 yet. You haven't watched episode 2. You should watch it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll be great.
So then followed up by you flipping onto the Grammys, skipping all of the crappy awards anyway.
Just seeing the end.
Right, yeah.
I guess I have only 2 things to say about the Grammys. Number 1, Kanye West can go fuck himself. Should I just let you check Facebook while I'm...
Yeah, no, I'm just going to zone out here, and I got some text messages I can return, so...
Okay. There's a gentleman by the name of Sam Smith.
Who won a lot of awards. 15?
Ridiculous.
Nominated for 15. I think he had 8.
Yeah, something like that. There's literally 197 awards they give out at the Grammys. I think he won about half of them. Right. On a song that he blatantly stole from Tom Petty.
Some people might disagree with that.
Well, that's fine. Anna can disagree all she wants.
She is a music teacher and a music professional.
The first time I heard the song being played, I immediately thought of Tom Petty.
Right.
Like, without even, like, the pitching it down, all that sort of stuff that they did on the video to, like, illustrate how close it was. I heard it before that. I was just like, wow, this sounds remarkably like a Tom Petty song. Yeah, I think that you shouldn't be allowed to win awards if you steal. They took Milli Vanilli's Grammy away from them. I don't see why they would give Sam Smith Grammys knowing this before the award show.
Didn't he pay for it?
Yeah, but not the fact. Beyond the scope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he stole.
Stealing.
Yeah.
But he paid for it.
Yeah, but if you stole from, like, a store,
right,
and then when they caught you and you were just like, fine, I'll pay for it.
Isn't that what people do?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, you still stole.
Okay, but you paid for it.
You still stole.
Mm-hmm.
You're still a thief.
Music is music. We can agree that the Grammys are bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
You want to talk about an award show that actually matters?
I was going to say, now I know that your favorite award show is coming up.
My favorite award show that I was trying to write a blog post about it some time ago.
But you suck at writing, so...
No, I just stopped liking what I was writing.
All right, so here's what I'm going to say as a disclaimer. Looking through the list of Best Picture, which I have in front of me,
yes,
I have seen exactly 0 of these films. Looking through the actor in a leading role, I have seen 0 of these films. Looking through actress in a leading film, surprise, surprise, I haven't seen any.
Okay, so
I've been slacking on my watching of movies apparently.
Yeah, this will probably be a lot of me.
Yeah,
I've seen most of these, especially the ones up for Best Picture.
Right.
Well, let me we'll go through them all. I'll give you my personal pick,
right,
and who I think will win.
Okay.
Which is obviously not the same thing for all these.
Sure.
But I thought I'd set up the Best Picture first.
Okay.
Let's just start with the headliner.
Right.
I liked American Sniper.
Patriot's Blood? Is that what this is?
What?
A Nation's Love, Patriot's Blood, something like that? Shit, what is the third act film from Inglourious Bastards?
No, it's...
A Nation Rising?
Something like that.
Patriot's Blood? It's something like that.
No, this is about Chris Kyle.
Oh, wait, this is the snuff film, right? The snuff film that everybody was masturbating to?
No.
Figuratively masturbating, not literally.
Not literally masturbating.
Yeah.
No, this is a story based off an autobiography from Chris Kyle.
Oh yeah,
he was a Navy SEAL.
That guy who had a bunch of stories that nobody could confirm.
Yeah. That
he possibly never killed anybody, but we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I was telling my dad about the one that apparently he told. Well, there's a story in his autobiography about beating up Jesse Ventura,
which wasn't true,
even though it was proven that they've never been in the same room at the same time.
Right? Yeah. Jesse Ventura sued him.
Yeah,
$1.8 million for.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was another story. I don't think it made it into the actual autobiography, but apparently he was telling people,
right,
like how he set up on a hill after Katrina and was taking out prisoners as they were trying to escape prison.
Yeah. Also proven to be not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently he would tell everybody.
Right, but we believe everything else, though, because obviously those are the only 2 stories that are not true.
Fucking Brian Wilson. I mean...
Brian Williams?
Brian Williams.
Yeah. Brian Wilson. You got a problem with the Beach Boys? The fuck? Come on, man.
Wouldn't it be nice?
All right, so American Sniper, not your choice for the winner?
No, right. But I thought it was a very fine film.
Okay.
Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
I do know something about this. He is a lawyer, and he hosts, like, a television show. Isn't that right?
Nope. Not.
It was a comic
Not
book?
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Isn't that, like, the same thing, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this one's Michael Keaton and Ed Norton.
Right.
Maryland's own Ed Norton.
Right. One of my heroes.
If I would have... if I had to call it after seeing it, I would have probably picked that one to win Best Picture.
Right.
But I have since seen movies that trumped it.
How about, not to skip it too far ahead, but Keaton as the leading man?
I thought Keaton was great.
Mm-hmm.
I had no problems with his performance.
Emma Stone, did she get nominated for supporting actress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
actress in a supporting role.
Yeah.
Emma Stone. Even though I don't feel like she was in that movie for very long.
They said the same thing about a couple of different actresses, that they weren't in movies very long.
Well, the one that's really bothering people is, what's her face?
Laura Dern?
Yeah, Laura Dern.
Who was in, like, literally 2 minutes of Wild.
Yeah, she was barely in the movie, and apparently there was just, like, a huge press, or, like, huge media buy to try and get her a nomination.
Right. Which tells you, by the way, it's just as worthless as the Grammys. It's all about the money you spend on it.
Boyhood.
Right.
Which is probably going to be the one that wins.
That's child pornography, right?
No.
No?
No. This is Richard Linklater, who I can see by your face you have no idea who that is.
No, he did a bunch of stuff in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And recently.
Well, he did Boyhood recently. Linklater, shit, I know that. I know what he did. He's done some stuff.
Name one film.
Avatar. Were we talking about that earlier?
No.
Oh, shit, I was talking about that with somebody. It just popped in my head. He did Starship Troopers, right? No, that's somebody else with a similar weird name.
I would have accepted Slacker.
Slacker, okay, sure, yeah, 90s.
School of Rock.
90s.
Bernie. Okay, you didn't see Bernie. That was like 2 years ago.
No.
Anywho, Boyhood is. It took 12 years to make.
They should win just for that.
They filmed like a week at a time.
Can you imagine?
With the same cast, just to show the progression of people aging.
Yeah.
And like, different life experiences throughout and stuff like that. Still haven't seen it. I imagine.
So you think? You just think it's gonna win. You don't think it should win.
It's got favorite written all over it.
Right. Okay.
It won at the what do you call it? Like the DGAs and stuff like that. And
did it?
I think it won at the Golden Globes.
SAG. Did it win a SAG? Well, SAG is the one who
It
doesn't.
It won all the important ones leading up to the Oscars, which usually means.
Well, no, but they say the Screen Actors Guild Award, if you win that, you're not going to win the Oscar, because that's the consolation prize to the Oscar.
Sometimes. It really depends on the year and what the field looks like.
Yeah, go ahead. So what's the next one?
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Right. Now, see, I don't know. I don't like foreign films, so I don't know that would really...
This is not a foreign film. It was made by Wes Anderson.
Budapest, though, so, like, obviously foreign.
No.
Don't they speak, like, Hindi or something in it?
Nope.
Wait, where's Budapest? Romanian? They speak Romanian?
No.
Ah, okay.
It's in English.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
That one has Ed Norton in it, too.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's into...
Underapproved. He should have gotten the Oscar for Fight Club, if you ask me. He played Brad Pitt and himself. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Ah, damn it!
I really, really, really like Grand Budapest Hotel. I know Wes Anderson isn't everybody's style, which is why I don't imagine he'll ever win.
Now, did he do Me, Myself, and Irene?
No.
Did he do... Starship Troopers? Is he the one who did Starship Troopers? Is there something about Mary?
No. Those are the Farrelly brothers.
Wait, Friday the 13th?
No.
That's Wes Anderson, isn't it?
No.
Is that Wes Craven?
Yes.
Oh, it's a Wes. I was close.
Did you, I don't even think that was Wes Craven.
Oh, good.
The one that gets me is that he did Royal Tenenbaums, which I thought was a great flick.
Oh, okay. Now, see, I did see that. So
he has a very, very well-known style, visual style.
Oh yeah, it's like a scene with the caption underneath it, leading into.
Yeah, and everything's very colorful and everything's very bold.
Didn't he do that? The train one too.
Train one.
Yeah, with Jason. What's his name? Jason Zimmer.
Schwartzman.
Yeah. Not Orient Express, but
there was
India. Fuck. You know what I'm talking.
There was Steve Zissou, the Bill Murray Spelunker movie.
He did that though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Spelunker. He was a submariner.
So yeah.
No, but this was on a train in India. Shit. It was West. Yeah, it was West Anderson. It was not important.
Okay. The Imitation Game.
All right, so now this one I definitely know. It's based on that game show, right? That that you like the Newlywed Game, but without newlyweds in it. Is that it?
No.
It's like imitation, like you're imitating. I don't know.
That would be a funny game show.
Sure.
It's just like
imitation.
Imitate your wife doing the laundry. Bill! Why don't you ever separate your socks?
What do you eat? You need to learn to wipe your ass better.
Why are there skin marks? No, the imitation game is about famed mathematician Alan Turing. Benedict Cumberbatch plays Turing.
Oh, is this the one where he
with the Enigma
has
code?
To pretend to be gay?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Or Benedict Cumberbatch has to pretend to be gay.
Right. Yeah, that's a stretch. Certainly not typecasting whatsoever. The guy who took his mother to award shows and lives with her.
I haven't seen that one either. That's the only other one I haven't seen of the Best Picture nominees. But I'll catch up on it by Oscar night. Selma.
Now, this one is about Selma. This one is a crotchety old country lady. It's the sequel to Driving Miss Daisy, right? Is that what?
Selma is about Martin Luther King and the March on Selma from Birmingham.
Okay, yes.
I saw it, didn't really care for it.
Mm-hmm.
Fell asleep during it a couple times.
Woken up, fell back asleep. By the way, as it comes to race relations in the 21st century, Corey's falling asleep during Selma. That's what he cares about.
Well, at least
all your complaints to Corey. At
least I made one really great joke during that movie.
What was that?
There was a scene where police stormed into a restaurant,
right, and
shot an unarmed black teen.
Yeah.
And I leaned over and said, "Well, thank God that part isn't happening anymore."
Oh, too soon.
Too soon?
No, it's never too soon. March on the streets, flip over cars based on fucking music. Anyway, go ahead.
Theory of Everything.
Right. No, I do know this. It's about Stephen Hawking and his theory of everything.
Well, it is about Stephen Hawking.
Oh, well, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Quantum physics, right?
Yeah.
That's the theory of everything.
Okay. I'll take it. Close enough. I'll take it. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I liked it more for the acting than I did the movie.
The guy who actually played Hawking?
The guy who played Hawking, yeah. The girl who played his wife, Felicity Jones.
Oh, and you like her anyway.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah. Now, and Hawking had kids?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Get done. That's every time I have a little fear that maybe ALS is sneaking in on me. I'm like, you know what? Us geniuses, can do it. Us geniuses, we can get through, get by.
And the final, which is my favorite movie of the year, would be my pick for winner.
Right.
Is Whiplash.
Now, and I know why you like this. Because this is the story of a kid who was in a car accident and hurt his neck, and he had to hire Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. That's how that plays in. And because me and your dad are attorneys, that's why you like it. So
no, it's about a drummer at a prestigious New York art institute being pushed by a dominating music teacher.
And by the way, the best comment I've seen about the Oscars is how misogynistic Whiplash is. It's a story about a man pushing a boy to be the best he can be and to avoid the negative influence that women can have on him. I was like, that is a very jaded way to look at that movie. That's going into it saying, let's find something feministly wrong with this movie.
You know, for as much as people like to talk about, the Oscars this year with, there's no diversity. There's nobody, not a single black face in any of the acting categories or best writer or best director or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, well, this year was loaded with just, fucking phenomenal performances.
And by the way,
I can't help it if none of them were black.
What was the best picture last year?
12 Years a Slave.
Oh, yeah. No persons of color in that movie whatsoever. Yeah, obviously. I do want to ask you two things.
The only person I remember from that movie is Paul Giamatti.
Right. The only white face in the movie. Steve Carell.
Yeah.
We've talked about the other movies in other categories. He's up for Best Actor in Foxcatcher.
Yeah.
Did you see Foxcatcher?
I didn't.
Any thoughts about it, just based on your...
I heard that he was great.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I
You want to like it?
I would say Eddie Redmayne is my pick.
Okay.
I think he's the favorite.
Also for Theory of Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keaton and Cumberbatch are in the running, though. I think Bradley Cooper did a great job, but he's not, like, right there.
Right. Now, going to the actress.
Yeah.
Did you see 2 Days, One Night with your lady Marion Cotillard?
Marion Cotillard?
Sure, yeah.
No, I didn't. It's on my list of things to do.
Okay.
But I love Marion Cotillard.
I was going to say...
I have to imagine that if she's nominated, she is good enough to win it.
Right.
Because she's always good enough to win it.
What?
But it's... Again, I think... I would give it to Felicity Jones.
And something that occurs to me... Birdman is probably Keaton's last shot at an Oscar. He's getting to the point where he might give supporting, but his leading roles are probably getting towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, this helps.
Right.
The fact that he has a leading role and he gets nominated for an Oscar.
Right.
But this is such a once in a lifetime movie for him.
And so that was my initial reaction, and then we go to actress, and Julianne Moore and Reese Witherspoon are an actress. And by the way, what's her name's in the supporting role? Meryl Streep, up again for an Oscar.
Right.
In a supporting role. So
I heard a lot of good things about Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Wild. I don't think I've seen...
So did you see any of these?
I saw Theory of Everything and Gone Girl, but I fell asleep through most of Gone Girl.
I heard good things about Gone Girl, too. But I always find it funny. Like, none of the actresses are in the movies that are nominated for Best Picture. Doesn't that say that there's not enough women in leading roles in film?
Yeah, I mean...
although Reese Witherspoon gets it
I feel like there should be more women who are lead protagonists in films.
Right.
I don't think trying to make it happen is the way to do it.
Okay.
Like, anytime the Oscar nominations roll on, and people are just like, the Academy should be ashamed of themselves for not nominating a single black actor.
Right.
Like, I don't think the Oscar should be the one that you shied for this.
Hollywood.
Yeah, the people who don't give really meaty roles to... Well, but then again, if you just have 5 white guys who have a tremendous year...
Right.
I can't,
Okay, last year's Best Picture. Who won Best Actor last year?
Matthew McConaughey.
For
Dallas Buyers Club.
But again, a once-in-a-lifetime role. And,
right.
And what's his... Jared Leto won supporting actor in a... What could be
but Lupita Nyong'o won for Best Supporting Actress. So.
Right. Anyway, so anything else you want to touch on the supporting roles? Or any? J.K. Simmons is up for actor.
J.K. Simmons is as close to a lock as you're going to get in this Oscars.
Yeah.
If,
and who would have thought, 10 years ago, the guy who was that guy and the State Farm guy, apparently?
God, he was so...
He was
good. Was so good in Whiplash.
Well,
he was incredible.
10 years ago, Juno.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's such a good actor. He doesn't get his due. He's finally getting his due.
As far as actress in a supporting role, God, I think it's Pick'em.
And so Laura Dern, very briefly in Wild.
Emma
Stone, very briefly in
I would probably say Patricia Arquette has the best chance of the bunch.
See, now, and I was going to go with Meryl Streep and Into the Woods.
I think she would...
She carries the heavyweight into the round.
She's a legacy, so therefore she has a chance to win any time. But I think Patricia Arquette really, from what I heard, just carried Boyhood.
We should see Boyhood. Is that still playing somewhere?
Well, but you can get it on Google now or Google Play. That's what I'm gonna do. Anywho, that's our Oscar preview.
Yeah, so we'll see how that
Rob
shakes out.
Rob contributed a lot.
Oh yeah.
Are you excited to watch at least?
I don't give a shit about it. No, don't give 2 shits.
Well, next week we're going to recap the Oscars.
Yeah, see how
we're going to watch it,
mm-hmm.
and we're going to do a show immediately thereafter. Yeah. So sometime around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll start recording a podcast. while I'm drinking out of a 2-liter Coke, do you have a word for our OTA fitness challenge?
Oh, that's right. We almost forgot. So last week we didn't have a word because it was really late when we recorded it, so I apologize. What should we come up with? It's got to be a fitness-related word. You know, here's your word this week.
Ooh, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Foxcatcher.
No, it's not going to be foxcatcher. It's going to be...
It's fitness-related?
Hashtag nutrition. That's going to be your word this week. Hashtag nutrition. Because nutrition is a very important part of fitness.
I was listening to an Umano article.
Yes.
They say for every hour that you don't sleep, less than you should, less than the proper 8 hours, is worth 17 pounds of fat a year.
And see, next week, we were going to talk about that next week.
Okay. Well,
this week is nutrition.
This is just a little preview.
A preview of what we're going to talk about next week.
Next week's hashtag sleep.
So, by the way, I went.
My favorite part of the workout process is sleeping all day. If you want to hang out in the smoker section with me, otheanthem.com, Corey at otheanthem.com, otheanthem on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube. Listener line, 443-219-7595.
What was the number again?
443-219-7595. Give us a call from your cigarette break.
Well, you can find me at all your social networks at Robert N. Cheek. I've added several more. Yik Yak, which is a new thing. You know, I'm on the cutting edge of technology. And Yik Yak. And I have Uvu and Kick now as well. So find me on all those at Robert N. Cheek. Check out deaddrop.com for all your latest news. Movementinsurrection.com for the book.
Buy my book.
Buy my book. And foundingthefuture.us for the political blog. The final update of the Acceptability of Violence series is up this week. So check that out as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Good. So as always, you are listening to the O The Anthem podcast, part of the O The Anthem digital network. For Corey, this is Rob. Have a great week, everybody.
Go Whiplash.
Fuck the Oscars.
You can fuck yourself.
Well, that's it, guys. Spotlight episode 45. If you want to see this week's full episode, right up here, talk about my whole experience out in the Yellowstone area, the Tetons, how gorgeous it was. And right down here is a award-nominated flick from O The Anthem. So I hope you enjoy Lights of Baltimore. See you next week.